welcome to East Side Story. We have a great show for you this week, so sit back and enjoy. But now to Brooke with our first story about this year's choir. Brooke?
Thanks, Jennifer. Monday, December the 9th, the choir and the troubadours sang the Jefferson Law. Both appeared at the elementary schools and accompanied the concert and stage bands last night at Pleasant Grove for their big Christmas concert. Here's some footage from Monday night.
This is Matt Shockley here with Miss Keel, asking her questions about the food and clothing drive. Miss Keel, how did it go?
Pretty well. Student Council had a food and clothing drive, and we did actually really well with clothing. We had a ton that we gave to the DAV to be distributed locally, and they were really excited with how much we had to offer. We did not do so well with food, so hopefully the bank's food drive will help make up for that at our school. So participate in the bank's food drive, and thank you those of you guys that donated to Student Council's food and clothing drive.
Last week, East Side Story challenged all of Bullitt East four-wheel drive owners to see how muddy they could get their trucks. Well, with an overwhelming response, here's what we received.
The preacher man says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a-going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. I got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Those women old boys from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly. My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45.
Congratulations, Morgan, on having the muddiest truck at Bullitt East High School. There's a trophy of our respect.
Thanks a lot.
Last Friday, December the 6th, the Bullitt East Chargers and Lady Chargers both played one of the most important games of the season, the rival game against North Bullitt. Both teams triumphed over the North Bullitt Eagles, with the Chargers winning 68-60 and the Lady Chargers winning 63-44. Tuesday night, Bullitt East Chargers played at Henry County. TJ, with his amazing dunks, helped lead the Chargers to a victory of 59-69. The next rival game is this Friday, the 13th, here against Bullitt Central Cougars. Good job, Chargers, and good luck this season.
My crew and I went to the grand opening of the Mount Washington McDonald's, and here are the details of the event. Wednesday, December 11th, McDonald's opened up their doors to customers at 10 a.m. In attendance to the ceremonies was Mayor Lutz, who cut the ribbon to officially open up the new McDonald's. I spoke with Mayor Lutz, and here's what he had to say.
Everybody look out there.
All right, whenever you're ready, Ralph, cut it.
Ready?
Yep.
All right!
Kids will enjoy it. He gave some money to the park system to help us put up a new lights at our park down there where more people can play at night. And I think it'll just be great for our community. We're glad to have it. Great.
That's about it. Now back to the studio.
Hey everyone, the CARE scores are in, and they are outstanding. Here's a few students who scored a proficient or distinguished. Here's Mandy with the story.
And Troy McDonald and Jackson Grover. Karen received a distinguished in her math portfolio and a proficient in her social studies portfolio. Jackson received a proficient in his science, social studies, and reading portfolio, as well as a distinguished in math. Troy received a distinguished in science and math and a proficient in social studies. What did you do to prepare for the test?
I just tried to go to bed early and work hard when I was taking the test.
What about you guys?
I really couldn't do anything to prepare for it because last year was my first year here and I had no idea that we had to take CARES test. So I didn't do anything to prepare for it, and I never would anyway.
Troy?
I just knew what types of questions they were going to ask and knew how to answer them.
Do you have any advice you can give for students who will be taking the test this year?
Just to work hard because they represent our school, so we don't look bad. That's all.
What about you all?
Work hard, get lots of sleep, and actually you have to do it because if you don't do it, then you'll get in trouble.
Yeah, you get kicked out of NHS if you don't do it. So I've heard.
All right.
That wasn't directed towards Robin or anything.
'Cause I worked hard.
What about your scores? Were you happy?
Yeah, I was really happy with my scores.
I'm glad that my hard work showed through.
Thanks. Back to the studio.
Must be your skin, I'm sinking in. Must be for real, 'cause now I can feel that I didn't mind. It's not my kind, it's not my time to wonder why everything gone white, everything's gray. Now you're here, now you're away. I don't want this, remember that. I'll never forget where you're at. Don't let the days go by. Kiss the rain.
Teachers and students, the building will not be open until 7 a.m. until further notice. Remember to bring in cans or non-perishable food items for the holiday food drive, sponsored by the People's Bank of Mount Washington and Charter Savings and Loans. Remember, next week's are finals, so get lots of rest and eat a healthy breakfast. We hope that everyone has a safe and happy weekend. Enjoy the winter semi-formal, and please don't drink and drive.
I was taught to believe and never to doubt. The man up above knows what he's talking about. So when I heard that voice so loud and clear speak to my heart, I knew that she must be near. The Maker said, take her and love her forever. Take care of her for life and treat her right. I never was the one to listen very well. I walked my own way and felt what I felt, further out of touch with a master plan. But she